Well, not the best day today with the clouds overhead. It's drizzly outside as well, and it's windy. So we've been watching those tides really closely with that onshore flow. But look at these temperatures. We're sitting in the 70s in most spots. Elizabeth City, you're at 80 degrees right now. 75 in Newport News, 76 in Norfolk and Melfa on the eastern shore. Checking in at 78 degrees. We've got some showers being reported moving across really the south side into pushing a little bit farther inland. So I'll show you that in just a second. Here's the latest on Maria. As of the 2 o'clock advisory, winds at 75 miles per hour, so it's barely hanging on to hurricane status. Once it goes below that, then it's a tropical storm at 74 miles per hour. Winds gusting to 90, and notice what happens here. It's still expected to make that turn into Wednesday and Thursday. Then it will head out to sea as a tropical storm, so still staying away from our coastline. Here's a look at satellite and radar again. We've got that shower that moved over the Virginia Beach ocean front. It's moving to the west, but these are the outer bands of Maria, and we've got this little, we'll call it moderate rain, stretching down towards Franklin and Ahoskie right now, and some more steadier rain down along the Outer Banks, again, as Maria sits off the coast. So there's Maria, and then we've got this cold front back to our west. That front will bring some much cooler air into the region as we head into the weekend. We're talking high temperatures around 70 degrees, so a big change than compared to what we're seeing today. So as we go through the rest of tonight, looking pretty good overnight. Again, the clouds in place. It will be windy, but we aren't talking any widespread crazy rain. We will keep the rain going down along the Outer Banks, some heavier batches and spots, and then by Wednesday morning, still windy with that onshore flow. Some showers likely by Wednesday morning, especially down along the Outer Banks. Maria just off of our coastline by Wednesday afternoon. Winds continuing out of the north, so that's going to raise water levels as well. Mostly cloudy skies, and then look what happens when Maria pulls offshore. Our winds will shift out of the north and west, so that will bring in some slightly drier air, and we'll start to see a little bit more sunshine as we push into Thursday. The winds have been up, especially along the Outer Banks. So 30-mile-per-hour gusts right now in Norfolk at the airport, almost 40 in Manteo, 25 in Currituck, 25 in Hampton, 40 in Duck, and 29 in Elizabeth City. Now with the onshore winds, again, that's going to raise water levels, but I do want to show you the forecast wind gusts, because as we go through Wednesday, winds gusting near 50 miles per hour in Hatteras, about 30 in Norfolk. And then as it pulls offshore into Thursday, notice what happens. Those wind gusts start to come down just a little bit. But I do want to talk about the tides. That's the other main concern with Maria being just off of our coastline. Water levels climbing up to right around 4.8 feet by Wednesday afternoon's high tides. We're talking nuisance to minor for Sewell's Point. But for Duck Pier, anywhere from nuisance up to almost moderate by Wednesday afternoon's high tide, with water levels approaching 6 feet. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast for you. Again, tomorrow, windy with some showers, also high tides, and then by Thursday, Maria pulls off of our coast, 80 degrees, but behind Maria, that front will bring in some cooler air. Temperatures dropping back right around 70 on Saturday, upper 60s by Sunday. Janet?